I actually just spent 20 minutes recording that with the mic off. Are you? No money spent. Of course you are. I can tell by the name tag you're wearing. You probably have it in your Tinder bio. It's no secret. You're no money spent. We get it. But how would you like to make some more stubs? On this new roster update coming this Friday, attribute upgrades, we have a huge list. I didn't count how many names. There's just that many. Like 30, 40 great investments to make stubs. It's different this year. The roster update predictions on the GomesDaLegend channel are going to remain consistent. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Let me know in the comments section who you think's going up, who's getting gold, who's getting diamond this week. And let's make some stubs together, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. Starting off with the first team. The Red Sox. I'm sorry, Orioles fans. No upgrades for you guys this week. Maybe next week. Probably not, but we'll see. Rafael Devers right here. I have getting a +1. He's hitting .545 against left-handers. I think that's good enough for a +1 to an 84 overall. Again, a good way to kind of gauge this here. To get a +2, you see +14s on contact and power respectively against righties. That's going to tell you it's a little bit tough for him to get there. I think we should also probably talk about how investing is a bit different this year, considering cards have different values this year, right? An 84 overall, for example, quick sells for up to 1,500 stubs. You can't see it, but I'm not making it up. So that's going to retain value, where last year an 84 could easily just stay at a 1,000 overall mark. So previously, we'd only look at silver to gold upgrades, gold to diamonds, because that's really all stubs we're in on. However, this year it's a bit different, where you're going to see an increase in price from an 81 to an 83 overall. So we're going to talk about that, and there's definitely going to be stubs to be made there. So get it, got it, good. Let's go back to the Red Sox, because we're talking about Garrett Whitlock. A +2. He has a 133 opponent batting average this season. 9.94 K per 9 as well. That's +2 to a 79 for him. Again, this is the first upgrade of the year. We've had not even 2 weeks, and these 2 weeks haven't been too good if you're a Rays/Twins fan. I hope your team's doing better, unless you're a fan of the Yankees, who have had Luis Severino. He's finally healthy, and he's coming back right where he picked off in 2019. +1 to a 79 overall, 219 opponent batting average, 12.75 K per 9 missing bats. I think he's on gold trajectory. Nestor Cortez Jr., STS, I understand it was Easter, but come on, where's the supercharge? Why is Cortez Nasty Nestor not charged today for 12 punchies? But a +6 in overall to a 77 overall. He's been great so far. 16.39 K per 9, 0.96 BB9, and a 176 opponent batting average is pretty wild. Pretty great to this point. Wander Franco, a +2 for him. 500, 833 slash line against lefties. That's batting average and slugging, respectively. And then a 333 batting average against righties should net a 2-point upgrade for Wander Franco. Shane McClanahan here. Like him so far. He's done really well. I wish he could pitch all 5 games for the Rays. +1, 188 opponent batting average, and a 15 K per 9 to this point is going to get him a 79 and on gold watch. The Blue Jays are first new gold card we're going to have here. Spoiler alert. Alek Manoah. He's already a gold. A +1, 128 opponent batting average, 9.75 K per 9. That's an 82 overall, in my opinion. Jordan Romano, 6 for 6 on save opportunities. He's been lights out. I have him as a new gold card right here. 150 opponent batting average, 9 K per 9, and a 1.50 BB9 to boot. That's a +2 to an 80 overall, in my opinion. A lot here on the White Sox. Everybody's sleeping on Tim Anderson. Not me. +1. 1375 slug against lefties. That's going to net him an upgrade. Keep an eye on him. For some reason, SDS doesn't like to give the White Sox their true ratings, but he definitely should be on Diamond Watch pretty soon here. We're looking at Kendall Graveman. He's another new gold card I have. Should have started out gold at the start of the year, but I digress. +1 to an 80.111 opponent batting average, 953 K per 9, and 0 walks given up through I think 5 or 6 innings pitched. Pretty damn good. I think that's going to net a +1 to an 80 overall gold card. I like that investment a lot. Michael Kopech is staying healthy, and he's staying good, and it's going to get him a +1 to a 79. .107 opponent batting average so far this season. Dylan Cease, one of my favorite guys to watch in baseball. I have a +3 to 79. He could potentially get a +4, but I think that's a little egregious for just 2 starts. 13.5 K per 9, 4.22 BB9. A slight increase from that 49 attribute reflective in-game, and then only a 139 opponent batting average as well. I like him for a 79 +3 overall upgrade. The Guardians might have the best offense in baseball, as we all predicted, but Jose Ramirez, as I have said constantly, if this guy played in Los Angeles, he would be, contemplated as like a top 3 guy. But since he's playing in Ohio, everybody just, turns a blind eye and is like, oh yeah, he's good. Yeah, I think top 15. But Jose Ramirez, this is a great investment for the reason being, if he gets a +2, that's going to put him in a higher threshold of pull rate. When opening packs, a diamond is not created equally. You don't have the same odds at an 85 that you would at a Trout, obviously. I think that's pretty well-known information. So it's going to gradually increase his price in the next few months if he's a 90+ and he's at a higher threshold of pull rate. Also think about events Battle Royale. He's going to be in that next tier alongside of Vlad Jr., DeGrom, Trout, those names. He's been insane. I shouldn't even have to speak of his attributes, or his stats rather. 429, 857 against righties, 2 homers, and 571, 1,000 slug against lefties. That's a +2 to a 90 overall there in my opinion. We have Miles Straw starting out strong, +2 to a 78 for him. 321, 464 slash against righties, hitting 327 against lefties. Keep it up, and he will be on gold watch. He's got the speed, he's got the defense, which usually means you have a very good path. Apologies to your brother, Ben. I accused him of nepotism for putting him as like the 7th best pitcher in baseball. Fuck, he's proven me wrong. Verlander's looking like 2019, like he didn't miss a game. And I have him +1, 87 overall, 143 opponent batting average, 10.38 K per 9, 2 BB9. So that's a +1 to an 87. And Christian Javier, I love this young staff. Love this young pitching core for the Astros. +2, no walks, give it up. 15.43 K per 9, 133 opponent batting average. Put him on gold watch right there. The A's rather. Perhaps you horny bastards' favorite player after seeing that ricochet on the hit by pitch to his badonkadonk, a +1 to a 78. Hitting lefties really well, 500, 1250 slash with 2 home runs. Have him getting a 78 overall. He's probably the guy over there in Oakland right now, so he will be on gold watch for sure. Logan Gilbert, rough 2021, good 2022, +1 to a 78 overall I have for him. Our first potential diamond, Ozzy Albies. Weird season, but he's kind of a weird guy. He's a switch hitter, but you could argue he really should only be focusing on hitting against lefties. And he's hitting righties, 3 home runs, a 483 slug. But they typically look at home runs and ISO when determining power. So that 3 home runs could push him to that 1+ overall to get into that diamond tier. I like this investment at like a 60% chance. 818 slug against lefties. He's definitely hitting them as well. So you could see an upgrade there too. I like him as a potential diamond. They always seem to like to have somebody as a new diamond in the first week. Marcell Ozuna, don't exactly like the guy, but you have to like the performance. He's done well to this point, so call it what it is. +3 to a 77 overall, 4 homers. He had another one last night against Darvish, and he is just raking. He looks like 2020 Marcell Ozuna. Pablo Lopez for the Miami Marlins here, a +1. He has a 189 opponent batting average. It's good for a 79 overall. Jazz Chisholm, you like Jazz? I like a +2 for him. 2 homers against righties, 353, 1,000 slug on that slash slide against the right-handed pitchers, and he is going to be on gold watch as well. I am back. I'm sorry about that. The Mets, I have my first lock. I love this investment. Chris Bassett for the Mets. I think he's super underrated. 125 opponent batting average, 10.5 K per 9, 2.25 BB9. That seems like a lock. It seems like a guaranteed gold card right there. So I love that investment. Brandon Nimmo, Francisco Lindor. Okay, what am I doing? Lindor, +1. He seems to finally have himself again. He's on diamond trajectory. He's got this fielding, of course, at 95 and the speed, kind of, which is going to help get him up there. And he's starting well, hitting 571 slug against lefties, 2 homers against righties, 308, 615 slash, +1 to an 83. Brandon Nimmo, a +1 to a 79 here. 350, 800 slug against right-handers, 2 home runs, just a little small sample size right there. The Nationals, wouldn't you know it, they have an upgrade. Josh Bell, he's playing pretty well so far this year. Hitting 273 against lefties, should be an upgrade. And 379, 586 slash against righties, including 2 home runs. +1 to a 79, keep an eye on him for an 80 overall. He was Vegas odds favorite of the Rookie of the Year, Seiya Suzuki. I said J-Ram was the best hitter in baseball. It might be Seiya. He's been crazy good. He might get gold. I'm not sure. I don't know if they took into account what he's done so far at starting him with the 75 overall when they put him in Friday. But Christ, man, 467, 933 slash against righties with 2 home runs. 2 home runs against lefties as well, hitting 1,000 slug, 300 batting average. I am a +4 to a 79, but do not be shocked if he goes gold off rip. For the Pirates, keep this in mind, Brian Hayes. This Central Collection, there's no 90+ diamonds in there, so these cards are going to retain more value. A +2 to a 79, he's hitting for really high average, 381 and 444 against righties and lefties respectively, and a 524 slug against right-handers as well. That's a 79 overall for Brian Hayes right there. Cardinals, couple good ones I like here. Tommy Edman, a +2 to an 83. Again, consider that as an investment that will move his price despite not going up a tier. It's not last year's, not MLB 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. You get the point. He has 2 home runs against righties and 1 against lefties somehow. I'm not sure how. So that 35 power against righties is certainly going to move, and I have him getting up to an 83 overall. And Adam Wainwright, wouldn't you know it? I don't think he's been a gold card since MLB 16, but he has an 11.32 K per 9. I think that's enough for a +1, and he will get into the gold tier. Moving on to our final division here. CJ Cron is a guaranteed gold card. Again, however, not too much room for investment. A +2 to an 81 overall. He has 5 home runs, leading the big, 741 slug against righties, 4 home runs against them, and 400, 900 slash against lefties. Absurd. He's going to get gold for sure. Elias Diaz, his teammate, is going to flirt with it. A 79 overall, a +2. He's hitting well. He has the defense already. And hitting-wise, attribute upgrades, 429, 571 against lefties, and a 533 slug against right-handers as well. Keep an eye on him. Moving over to the Dodgers, an all-star and an all-underrated guy. 77 should be a 78 overall this coming week. A +1. He's hitting both sides well. 320 batting average, 400 batting average against righties and lefties respectively, with a little bit of pop as well. He should get up to a 78. Another guaranteed, another lock. What? Shal Manaea. A lot of people not talking about this, which I don't see how. He flirted with the no-no, and he's not going to flirt. He's rather going to get. He's going to get past third base with the gold threshold here, an 80 overall for him. 0.95 opponent batting average, 9 K per 9, 2.08 BB9. He's getting there. He should have been a twin. Should have been a twin, damn it. Then the Giants finally. We have Carlos Rodon, who might go diamond. Again, I said I think they don't have to. They're certainly not legally bound by any reason to make one of these guys a diamond. But they always have somebody get there, the first update, no matter how small the portion size. A +2 is possible. A +1's guaranteed. He's been great. 128 opponent batting average, 15.75 K per 9, 3 BB9. So far through 2 starts, if he has another jammer, if he has another banger of a start, he will get diamond. I'm going to put it right there, and there's tons of room for investment too. Keep an eye on him. Logan Webb, a +1. He's been great, but just his skills are kind of reflective to his performance to this point. +1, 176 opponent batting average, and a 0.64 BB9. He is on diamond watch. He is a long-term investment for sure for this Giants team, whose staff looks amazing. Again, despite losing Kevin Gausman. And Brandon Belt is a +2. He's even hitting lefties, 333, 667 slash line against them, including a home run. And of course, he kills righties as always. +2 to an 82 overall for Brandon Belt. And that's going to do it. We talked about Lord knows how many names, a lot of them. I'm going to need many drinks of water to recoup this voice, because this is the second time. This is like 40 minutes of talking. Oh, that's a lot. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And yeah, let's make some stubs together.